hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Sagittarius Tarot reading. Sagittarius Love Tarot. Love reading. This 3 is the most I take, and they are here. Love messages. Reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know, don't see coming, next moves. Before we bring down some more cards, let's see what is here today. The 9 of Cups is the first card out and down, and the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords in the upright. Let's see who and what is coming through today, Sag. Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what we need to see or what else we need to see for Sagittarius today. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright. The High Priestess in reverse. The Star in the upright. The Red Cardinal. You can't miss that. The Queen of Wands also here, connecting right with the Queen of Swords. So we have a pretty slow, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. My gosh. What I wanted to say, here with their energies, really strong, Sag. We do have the the Knight of Pentacles, and now we just have the Knight of Cups coming down in the upright. Everything here in the upright except one of our 2 major arcanas, the High Priestess in reverse, the Star in the upright. Clarity. Somebody's definitely really clear about their feelings. I feel like bringing that also to you because it's also really clear here, pun intended, that somebody has either been hiding them, hiding the truth, literally, about how they feel, and or the truth of feelings about commitment energy, future possibilities. Is this somebody you're around now? Is it somebody you're not around? The 10 of Cups is here. Yeah, my gosh. Who's holding that 10th cup? Because we do have the wish fulfillment energy here. It was your first card down in the upright. And I'm looking at you right over here on the opposite end of the table here at the Tarot Closet, the Knight of Cups. What is in that cup? Because that's bringing us here to the 10 of Cups. And we're looking at, the relationship energy, which for some of you might literally be around a marriage proposal. Could also be around the future of marriage. Either way, it's definitely around the commitment. There's a very slow energy here, but it's also an energy of literal patience for somebody to be ready or available. But where I'm also seeing here that somebody is clear. Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Oh my gosh. 3 of Pentacles right in between the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups. In the upright, by the way, the feelings, the relationship, the feelings about, again, the future. Had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It is on the table, Sagittarius. Somebody wants to build it, rebuild it, continue building it. What is it? 3 of Pentacles is here in the upright. And that's right in between the Queen of Swords and the Star. There's clarity here. There is also a renewal energy around that. So I'm wondering, what has been going on? Is this somebody you're around and talking to? Is it somebody you're not? Okay. Yeah. So for some of you, it's really clear. And remember to take what resonates and let the rest go. People get annoyed by that. But I got to tell you, it's the way it is. This is YouTube. And your situation is definitely going to be different. There's a collective energy for sure. But what is resonating for you? I want to bring in a very specific message that if it's around platonic or physical, and you want to know how they feel about you, or how they feel about the 2 of you, how they feel about the future, either where you've been, what you're building, or what's on the table, they're clear, and it's you. And it's coming in here. And I'm wondering as well, how do you normally communicate? Because that's also coming in. And it might be a kind of energy that you're not expecting. Because there's definitely a waiting energy here. You know, the Knight is on the move. The Pentacle's really slow. The effort put in and somebody being ready, feeling ready. The confident energy around feeling ready, the truth, the clarity is very strong here today. And I'm looking at you also, Ten of Cups in the upright. We have both of the Swans here today, which, as you know, if you follow me here at the Tarot Closet for any amount of time, and even if you don't, I'll tell you, if you're new here, you've just started watching my readings, that's a soul connection energy. It's a very strong connection to them here at the Tarot Closet. They're both here in these cups, which are kind of cascading down into the water with our swans. Life together. What does that look like? What are the possibilities, or where you are? Again, what you've been building or were building, whatever the case is. It's here. Getting more serious and or exclusive. Moving in marriage. Family energy. Somebody is very clearly clear. There we go again, pun intended. With how they feel, what they may have been holding back here, by the way, also around the movement. High Priestess energy, Cancer energy, Major Arcana in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. But there's also quite an impulsive energy here. What is that about? How they're coming to talk? Yeah, wow, the Three of Swords is here. So for some of you that, okay. For some of you, that's really validating that there have been some issues, and you might already be in this energy. You know, somebody that hasn't been ready for this next level, literally, here in our Pentacle energy. It's been really slow. And the reasons for that are going to be very specific and varied, whether it's people, money, jobs, distance. So this is clear for a lot of you around that. But I'm also wondering if this conversation, however it goes down, if you can see each other at the event, the party, perhaps where some of you, where your friends and family collide, or you are already around them, whatever the case is. Yeah, it might be going down there. Maybe you're not expecting it, maybe you are. But I also want to validate just around the energy of them moving, coming in here with the truth. Like, they're clear. They're clear. All roads lead back to you. And that's the other thing here with our star, our Aquarius energy. And by the way, more Aquarius energy, as you can see here in the Fool. Has something been going on? Because sometimes, well, you come out of the Tower and you go into the Star. And I do feel like for some of you, that is an energy that's here, that something has been going on there. And there is quite a healing energy here. So rebuilding, perhaps, also in our Three of Pentacles. What is that? Timing. All of our little ants here are working together. Communication. Going through perhaps some trying times and overcoming them, whatever the case is. There is definitely a new path forward here. We see the egg starting to crack here in our Fool energy. So it's validating for me that we're in the World card energy and we're reaching the end of that cycle. Completing goals. Overcoming obstacles. What's been going on there? Because this is completing that cycle. Again, it's moving into a new path forward here, and also, I want to say, completing the picture for the two of you. So whether that is marriage, or we're looking at family energy, or just next level and admitting feelings, because also that's really pretty clear, around feelings being hidden or denied, whatever the case. And it does have a life-changing energy, so that's going to mean something really specific for you. Depending on your situation with this person, distance, all the factors taken into account. Let me just bring in what wants to come in here. Yes, and this is also coming in, and it's brought in the last two. The bottom of the deck is not surprising at all. It's literally the World card, which we were just talking about the end of this cycle. This is a Saturn energy, and that can definitely create some obstacles, require some perseverance, can slow some things down. But it's also the world, the life we're living in, and it's the very last major arcana, again, before we move here into the Fool. So it's really validating around the end of this cycle of whether it's just complications, not talking about it, waiting. There is a new path forward. Is it together? Is it apart? The Devil is here in reverse. So it's definitely connecting to the possibilities which have already been coming in around, well, third party can be people, can also be around money. Somebody making some bad moves in whatever direction, because there's a kind of a triggering energy here, Sagittarius. So I'm wondering, like judgment energy coming in. If somebody, has been kind of gambling with the relationship and maybe even in a specific way, making wrong decisions. Have they seen or heard something? Has there been some kind of an ultimatum? Because for those of you that aren't in this Three of Swords energy, there's a validation here that there is a new path forward. And perhaps for some of you, that maybe is a make or break conversation. Like, where is this person standing? Although I have to tell you, it's pretty validating. Temperance is in reverse. It's pretty validating where they stand. But we can also see here with Temperance, this is your energy. It's in reverse. And it's your energy, Sagittarius, Archangel Michael. The angel for strength, wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth. And this reversal is really validating around the imbalance, and it is connected to the heart chakra. And that's definitely what's going on here, I feel like, around this person, and also why, look, it's coming here with the Queen of Cups in reverse, because that is a healing energy. Yeah, there's definitely something to be worked out here. What level it is super specific for you, but look at this. Seven of Wands here, connecting with our Ace of Swords and our Knight of Cups, feeling a little defensive. I think this might be a Queen Bee here, kind of like in front of the wand saying, wait a minute, And that's interesting that I think it looks like a Queen Bee, because we do have the Queen of Swords and we do have the Queen of Wands both here. And in our Queen of Wands today, we have the Monarch Butterfly, which is just really funny for both, because I've just been spending a lot of time in the garden and was just taking this really long video of a monarch butterfly and really, really big bumblebees flying around on the catmint. Catamint, as we say here in Austria. And yeah, here we go. But sort of like protecting, and that's around the wands, and that's, well, the energy of love, the relationship, and them coming in here to talk about it. And wow, this is super validating. What I was about to say is that Six of Wands coming in to get your attention. Again, whether it's around a text message, social media, email, or you're just hearing it here now, seeing each other, whatever the case, phone call, concert. That's the Six of Wands coming in, and it's here up against the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups, who sometimes can, the chivalry can come off. Hello? There goes the camera. You didn't miss anything. Hierophant is in reverse. Also very validating. This is a card of commitments, a Taurus energy. Long-term can include marriage. The thing is, have you not been aligned about where things are going? Have there been other people either directly involved or sort of like in somebody's head, expectations? Whatever the case is, I like that it's in reverse, because that's a validation that somebody is working on making it happen. So whether that's being ready or being ready for the same thing, the timing, not being worried about what other people think, should there be other people involved, which I think is the case for some of you. Might even be connecting with this Devil in reverse. Maybe even the Queen of Swords around detaching from this person. The Moon is in reverse. It's a Pisces energy. Major Arcana again, and here's the thing. What's been hidden in the Moon, which is connected to the tide, the water, the emotional energy, the relationship. Because this reversal energy is very validating that they are clear how they feel. And the truth is coming. So it's coming to them, and it's also coming to you by way of them. By way of here. The last coming in. Ingenuity is here. The Page of Pentacles. Bond. Yeah. And the Magician. Wow. A lot of major arcana on the table today. The upright energy, the Star, the World, the Fool, and I like this reversal energy in the Hierophant and also the Devil in reverse. The Magician in the upright, the Moon in reverse, which I also like. Somebody loves you and wants a life with you. Again, you may already know that, but you may be or have been waiting for somebody to be ready to some degree. Again, whatever that means for you, because I think it's really specific to you. But they're really, what's already been coming through is they're really trying to work it out. Being ready, or again, if it's involving other people, for some of you, it could be kind of a culmination of things like distance, people, jobs, money. They have a stick here and they're digging around into the tree, like trying to figure out how to get something out here. And the last two, Page of Pentacles, also around that energy of, well, a messenger, but also around the energy of needing to wait. The patience aspect of it can be like a student energy. You can even see the Moon here. It's not being fully revealed around feelings, a slow energy. There are dandelions around it, around wish fulfillment. We do have the Nine of Cups here. And here is the Bond card representing the bond that is here, which has been really clear. So this is a lot of the energy of the Two of Cups, the Lovers card. This is really super clear. It wants to be your overall energy today. I don't think everybody's in a silent mode or a no contact. Some of you might be. Whatever the case is this your reading? Because this is somebody who is clear about who they love and what they want, and that is you. And there's definite movement here. Let's bring in some oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse, by the way. While I'm bringing it down, I just want to remind you, this is the only place that I release my tarot readings here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel here on YouTube, this platform. So if you are seeing, hearing, suspecting in any way, shape, or form, the videos with the static image and the voice that doesn't belong to anyone, if you know what I mean, and you hear just enough, but not too much, let me know. The email is in the video description and on the About Me page. It really does help so much. Thank you. And let's see, is that it? No? It is not. There's actually a lot of oracle coming in. One of them just kind of got pushed down. The bottom of the deck. Ride the wave. Two dolphins here, definitely representing the two of you. Connecting to some possible conflict that's been here, but also connecting me to the fifth throat chakra around communication, around change. A stork look is waiting. While somebody is learning. Is that connecting here with the Page of Pentacles? It is. Wow. That can definitely be, well, that is connecting to that energy. It can be like a student energy, and I don't mean that literally, although that could be for some of you. It's just more about, you know, the page energy, page knight, which are both here, Queen and King. And the stork, it's almost like the stork is waiting to deliver this message. I also like that there's heal the ouch here, because something has been going on to whatever degree, if it's around the weight, something else that's been going on, again, third parties, money, people, the situation. This is really clear. Look what just came in. Commitment. Yeah. I really feel like this is, I don't really need to say any more. But things are coming to fruition here. Somebody here is, what are the obstacles? It's like they're working them out, whether it's just around themselves or it's a mix of themselves and other people, circumstances, one or the other, whatever. Unexpected visitors, also really clear. Connecting again to the change, connecting to the throat chakra. And there's a Hase here, as we say in Austria. A rabbit, a hara bunny, connected to matters of the heart and also new beginnings. Come together is here. The action around that 8. The 2 giraffes, who are literally divine creatures and they see above kind of everything. They're here together. Again, that is the 2 of you. And it's here with Ride the Wave, which is obviously connecting me with the relationship, with the love, with the emotional energy, and whatever has been going on here, like writing it out, revealing also what's been hidden in the moon. Because now we have the moonlight here, and obviously we have our moon in reverse, which is truth and clarity. Anything is literally possible here. There's a lot of potential to either go back or stay where you are, moving forward, come back together to move forward. Whatever the case is, life together, there's a new path here, and anything is literally possible. Peaks of joy, as you can see. And by the way, this moonlight energy connecting me with the 6 major arcana and connecting with healing, connecting with working things out. And it's here on Heal the Ouch, which is an 11. I'm always trying to make the card straight. A master number around new beginnings. Yeah. Wow. Wow, Sagittarius. What is it that you have been wishing for? What is this about? Because it's really here. I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages. Let's see what's happening. Higher self energy. As we talked about the butterflies today, look, you give me butterflies. Literally here. Wow. I mean, I think I must have spent, our souls are forever connected. Look at this. I must have spent a half an hour on this one monarch butterfly. Yeah, just making videos. Way too many. It's going here on the world card. That is the soulmate energy. The day will turn to night, but my love for you will remain constant. After all this time, I'm still into you. So here we go. I was a complete jerk over here on Heal the Ouch. And also on the 7 of Wands, that defensive energy with our Queen Bee sort of guarding it. I'm still loving you, Sagittarius. And yeah, that's bringing in, it's bringing in the Scorpions. Still loving you song. I love you every day is here. When something good happens, I immediately want to write you. You are on my mind 24/7. And I think there's a couple more here in the bottom of the deck. Believe it, I love you. Here on the moon, light in the upright. Connecting with the moon in our tarot in reverse, the truth. What is this about? There is a please forgive me here. And this is really, really, really apropos, I want to say, the last channeled love message. So not surprising. This is what's going on here today. I'm getting it together so you can be mine. So to what degree? Because some of you might already be, but it's not where you were heading, or something has stopped or changed. It's really clear, and it's especially clear, I'm tongue-tied actually, in our Hierophant in reverse, like working it out. Sagittarius, it's been my pleasure, my honor channeling for you. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.